Good God, you scared me. Where have you been? I haven't seen you in a while. I've been around. Where have you been? This dog's been driving me crazy. Everyone, meet Albert. You know I go to coffee in the morning with the guys, and that's Ruby. We got her about a year ago. This dog is a menace. She tried to wreck everything in this house. And that's why we call her Wreck-It Ruby. Where's Brandy? I put her out a little bit ago. She was jumping around like she had to pee or something. Ah, so what do we owe the pleasure of this visit? Don't be so condescending. I just wanted to come by and see how you were doing. Yeah, you're always looking out for my best interest. Hey, Scout's honor. Save it. You are no Boy Scout. So what are we doing today? What do you mean we? You got a mouse in your pocket? Hey, I just wanted to hang out. Yeah, I remember the last time you wanted to hang out, Kelly wanted you gone pretty quick. Well, it's not my fault she doesn't understand me. Where is Kelly anyway? She works for a living, remember? Well, what time does she get off? I'd kind of like to hang with her, too. Stay in your lane, bro. Hey, just kidding. Don't be so touchy. Well, you're the one that went there. So what is the plan this morning? Well, I was thinking about doing some stuff inside today. You've been inside too much lately. Why don't we go do something out in the shop? Well, it's been pretty cold. What a wuss. Who are you calling a wuss? You're the one that lives up here where it's nice and warm, buddy. Touché. I'm just bored is all. Now, since when do you need me to entertain you? Well, it is kind of boring where I live. It's such a big empty space. Very funny. I was thinking about making some chocolate milk here in a little bit because we got our milk delivery yesterday. Well, good luck with that. I used the last of the chocolate yesterday. Well, there you go right there. That's probably why Kelly has a problem with you, because you're so inconsiderate. Well, it ain't like I can go to the store, dude. Well, you could remind me. Well, sorry. You're the kitchen wizard. Can't you just make some? Well, actually, we can. Who has the mouse in the pocket now? Well, the least you could do is help because you used the last bit of it. We can even make a video of it. Geez, why does everything need to be a video with you? Hey, I make videos so people can learn how to do things the old way and be more self-sufficient. What's wrong with that? Yeah, you probably just do them to satisfy your constant need for positive reinforcement. Have you been talking to the ex-wife again? Who, little old me? Well, why don't you just go sit down and play with Ruby while I get this done? I ain't going near that dog. If I do break something, though, I guess I could blame it on her. Dude, I've tried that. It don't work. Well, you knock yourself out. I'm going to go get a nap. Now, that's the best idea you've had all day. Well, now that we don't have anybody bothering us, we can get with this recipe. So making your own chocolate syrup could not be any easier. Start out with 1 cup of water, regular old tap water, and then 2 cups of sugar, and that's the last of our sugar. Did you use the last of the sugar too? Maybe. Dude! Well, luckily we've got enough. So to our 1 cup of water, we're adding 2 cups of sugar. I better clean that little bit up. Did Mr. Perfect make a boo-boo? Shut up, Albert. You're out of your element. All right, let's get back to it. We got to start our burner here. We're going to put it on about medium heat. We're going to dissolve all that sugar, and we're going to go and get our cocoa. All right, our mixture is still on medium, and it's just starting to bubble. So we're going to turn our fire down to low. And then to our mixture, basically it's just simple syrup. We're adding 1/3 of a cup of just plain cocoa, unsweetened cocoa like it used for baking. And then we'll combine that into the mix real good. It's going to take a few minutes to get all this incorporated. Now, it probably would have been a good idea just to mix the cocoa with the sugar dry and then to pour the water in on top of it. It probably would have incorporated a lot easier. But this will get going. Got all of our chocolate mixed in. Now we're going to bring this up to a simmer. I'm going to turn it up to medium-low. And then we just want a real low simmer for about 3 minutes once it gets simmering. We've had our low simmer going for 3 minutes, so we're going to turn our fire off. And then to our mixture, we're going to add our last ingredient, which is about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And we'll stir that in. Now this may seem kind of thin, but as it cools, it's going to thicken. So what we're going to do now is we're going to let this cool down a bit before we put it in our storage bottle, because we don't want to melt our plastic bottle that we're using. Probably should use a glass, but the plastic one's pretty convenient and we already had it. So we'll let it cool a bit. Now, having this raw milk that we're able to get now and making chocolate milk with it takes me way back, sitting at my grandmother's table. She would have all our kids sitting at the table. She would always make us chocolate milk or hot chocolate or chocolate gravy in the morning for our biscuits. But I'll show you a picture of Grandma real quick. Excuse me, Albert. This is my Grandma Marie right here. She was a fantastic lady. Always took care of us kids. Always had time for us and always had something for us to eat. Now, Grandma always served us our chocolate milk in these really cool aluminum cups. Here they are right here. I found a set of them years ago. They're like anodized aluminum, different colors. And this is what she served our chocolate milk in. So when I found these, I just had to have them. As you can see, our chocolate has cooled down nicely. It's starting to get thicker. And all of the stuff that's floating on top is reincorporated into the syrup. So this is plenty cool enough now to put in our jar. Alright, put our little cap on. Make sure she's on straight. Now our chocolate syrup can go in the refrigerator. Now what's left in the pan we can use for our chocolate milk. Got our raw milk out of the fridge and our special cup. This is another reason I went to the half-gallon jars, because you can get pour spouts for these. I searched the internet clear to the end trying to find a pour spout for those gallon jugs. Could not find one. Now with our good raw milk, you got to shake it before you pour it to incorporate all that cream again. And we'll get our chocolate. I like to put my milk in the cup first, because then all your chocolate doesn't just stick to the bottom. Give it a stir. Looks good. Cheers, folks. Miss you, Grandma. Wow. I could drink a gallon of that. So good. That raw milk makes all the difference in the world, because that's what we made it with back on the dairy. Very tasty. Albert, you want some of this? Albert. Ruby, wake up, Albert. Oh, what? What? You want to try some of this? Some of what? Some of Grandma's chocolate milk. How can it be Grandma's chocolate milk? You made it. Besides, Grandma made like Ovaltine or something. Dude, Grandma used whatever was in the house. Sometimes it was Ovaltine, sometimes it was the liquid chocolate like we just made. Sometimes it was the powdery stuff, remember, like with the little bunny? Was it Quick or something like that? You want to try this or not? Geez, okay, I'll try it. Don't get your boxers in a bunch. Man. Good cracker. That's even better than I remember it. I must admit, that's pretty good. Does that stroke your ego enough? Now who's being condescending? But thank you, I'll take that. Are we done now? I'd like to get back to my nap. You don't have time for a nap because Kelly's going to be pulling in the driveway any minute. You better beat feet. Oh, for real? I better make like a baby and head out. Who's the wuss now? Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed our little trip down memory lane here. We really enjoy it. And remember, if you run out of your chocolate syrup, you can make your own. It's super simple and really, really good. So, until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. We love you guys. Come back and see us here at Markelly Farm. Hopefully Albert won't show up next time you come by. See ya. Love you guys.